What's up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 4 of Yuri on Ice. And if you're here to find out the winner for the previous theme's Anime Spirit Week, or to find out tomorrow's theme, then make sure to stay till the end of the video. That title drop though, nicely done. I didn't expect to see that, but I really enjoyed it. We were taught a lot of the rules, how scoring works and things like that, and what level you are and to get into the Grand Prix final. How you gotta go participate in 2 other competitions out of the 3 worldwide. So I hope that wasn't all too much for you guys. I hope you were able to follow. This I already knew, but I know it can be intense. But yeah, basically they got it all down packed when it came to how the scoring works. I never got to compete in competitions, so I don't know if the Grand Prix thing is correct, but I do know how the scoring works. I do know that they got that spot on. And Yuri, he has trouble with his jumps, and Victor points out he has trouble when he has something on his mind. So Victor's training him, and then we find out that Yuri never choreographed his own performance and he never chose his own music. One time he had an idea of a song to use, but his coach, his previous coach, was just like, "Oh, you sure you think you can win with this one?" And then you were just like, you can go ahead and choose a song, it's okay." And then he did the same thing to Victor, and Victor had a similar response as well. So even though it still wasn't the best song, it's good for Yuri to have some confidence in himself and to stand up, and if he is confident in this song, then his performance will also shine, because Victor said that he wanted to coach Yuri when he saw the music within him. And I'm just all like, Victor, just everything you say is so perfect! And in the end, Yuri was able to get someone to compose a great song for him, and him and Victor agreed to use this song, and now Yuri and Victor are working together to create the best performance. In the meantime, we have Yuri back over in Russia. He has a new coach as well. Her name is Lilia, I believe, and she's Yakov's ex-wife, so that's a pretty interesting thing going on there. But this woman is tough and means business. And I also love Yurio's determination to win. And yes, he's becoming a prima ballerina, and I'm still like, I love all the words that they use. Like, last week how Yuri, he was saying how he's gonna be like the prettiest woman ever, and now we have Yuri being a prima ballerina. I'm just so like, oh, the dialogue is so beautiful. In the first competition, Yuri will be competing with one of his friends over in China. And the final competition that Yuri will be competing in is going to be in Russia, where Yurio is. So this is going to be really interesting. We're going to dive right into this, and I'm just so excited to see how everything turns out. And please give better animation quality to Yurio's performance. Come on, you did my boy dirty again this episode. Why do you keep making him look like a pretzel? Come on, man. Can you spend a little more money on Yurio? That's not right. That's not right, man. And of course, before I end this review, we gotta talk about that. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Just Victor's body, I just wanna feel that, not gonna lie. And that yaoi moment, of course, between Victor and Yuri over at the hot spring and stuff. Just basically, they always put their foreheads close to each other. I'm just all like, yes, just give me more of that. And now to announce the winner for yesterday's Spirit Week theme. The theme was Yaoi versus Yuri, and 99% of the comments were more towards Yaoi, and I literally only had 2 comments for Yuri, so I'm just like, wow, okay. The point was to choose your side and convince me which one is the best. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these responses were extremely cringy, since literally, I shit you not, like 98% of the comments were just saying how, oh, I love Yaoi because of the butt slapping. Oh, I love Yuri because they play with each other's butts, and I'm just all like, that's cringy as fuck. You're supposed to convince me. But luckily, I was able to find a few comments to choose from that gave a legitimate response and tried to persuade me to their side, and I ultimately chose a winner, and here it is. Red Yuma. This person chose Yaoi. And even though this is a long comment, I'm just gonna get to the chase of it that really convinced me, and it is, Yaoi intrigues me quite a bit, though with the struggles within the characters emotionally, individually, and within the relationship. Sometimes there is a bit of angst among other emotions and or feelings expressed by one or both of the characters. I also enjoy how one character can sometimes be unsure of their feelings for their partner and or the whole relationship aspect, as a whole. So yeah, that's a legitimate answer. Thank you, Red Yuma. And you can participate again if you'd like. You might even win again. It is all good, and thank you for your response. Your response isn't going to convince me to start getting into Yaoi, but still, it's a convincing and persuading response nonetheless. I just still have yet to find a Yaoi that actually does what you say. And the theme for tomorrow's Spirit Week is a theme that I actually used last year that was the most popular theme, had the most responses from last year, so I'm bringing it back again. What would you do if Senpai noticed you? Let me know in the comments below, and to make sure to use the hashtag Anime Spirit Week 2016 or else your response will not count. I will announce the winner tomorrow in my all-out review. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.
Never enough. I close my eyes and tell myself that my dreams will come true.